King's Mufasa is the tale of the great king from the Lion King movie as you find out about these outsiders. This movie is a contrast of a lot of different things that you saw that deal with real life white lions. So these white lions, these outside lions, going around and they're killing all the other lions because they've been outcast, like a Marvel movie. All these white lions teamed up and decided it would be a great idea to go ahead and attack these these regular lions who cast them out. And the last of the pride is when Mufasa, who ended up getting lost and is an orphan, or just lost, period, gets found by Scar's tribe, whose real name is Taka. Then you find out how he gets the name Scar, and these white lions are upset because one of the lions who attacked them, the white lions, and Mufasa saved him, ended up being the son of this bad guy named Kasi. But the microcosm of it is that the white lions was the symbol of white people driving the black people out of their lands. And this became a microcosm as everybody has the stories that they've heard about the film. As you learn about the storyline of all these lions, and then it was a love triangle. Of course, there's got to be a love triangle. As Scar loves the queen, Princess Lion, and she was supposed to be his first. You kind of saw that in the original Lion King. And is this film better than the original Lion King? And the answer is no. And the reason that the answer is no is because it lacks a lot of emotion that you're just not going to get from real lions and CGI lions. So it's not going to be better than the animated version. It's not, story-wise, it's not going to be either. But it led for a very entertaining story. For instance, what made this story very entertaining was the fact that Mufasa was different from all other lions. He was born with a gift that no male lion possessed. Mufasa was born with a gift. He was able to detect and hunt because Scar was meant to be king. And because Scar was meant to be king, in the tribe he was in, Scar's father did not want to have Mufasa astray in their camps. A stray was looked at as a very bad sign. Because to have a stray there meant one or two things. Not only this isn't going to go right, but it also detailed a lot of issues and problems that materialized during said event. Now, I'll tell you one thing that I saw that was pretty noticeable. And that is the fact that one thing that I saw that was pretty noticeable was that there are a lot of Indian people going to see the Lion King. They didn't give a damn about Sonic the Hedgehog. To be Sonic the who? No, they don't like that. The Lion King. Oh, I like that. My kids, we love the Lion King. All the Indian people, man, they are going to see the Lion King. They don't care. It's more Indian people going to see this movie than black folks. If you want Indian and black people to get together, boy, you talk about the Lion King. A place where there's no concrete? Oh, yeah, they love that. Look at the lion. I mean, like, look at the lion. Don't you want to pet him? No. I don't want to pet him. I don't want to know him. None of the above. But see, this was a microcosm of reality, of real life, where they see the white folks have driven all the black folks and all the people of color out of their land and taken over. And in the movie, it was said because when one of them was born and they became white, they were cast out. Just like real stuff that happened in real life. When people were born without pigmentation, which happens in real lions, but the fictional part is that they get casted out. In real life, real lions don't care. The Lion King is a great educational movie because it kind of prepares you for real life. And it's more story based than, you know, you see these predecessors that are out here today. Now, what I don't want to see is a lot of some bad points. We'll talk about some of the bad points right quick. One of the bad points of the movie is its pacing. The pacing is way off. As Obasi, you find out the baboon or whatever that sit there in the Lion King, his staff. You see how he gets his staff. You see how he gets separated from his tribe because of his ways and how different he is. So you see how wicked society can be firsthand. So once you see how wicked society is and how screwed up the world could be, you start to see and notice a lot of different things. You realize that even this adult-like setting, it's still a kid's movie. So they got to bring some songs in there and get things going and pick things up and make it fun, loving. But it's hard to do that with a movie that's so like adult themed. They had a song when when Scar's family, who basically raised Mufasa as an adopted son, is about to get wiped out by these white lions. And the song that they sing is so funny. The Bye Bye song is hilarious. When y'all about to go bye bye. Man, that Bye Bye song is hilarious. I gotta get that song. I'm laughing my ass off. Cause y'all about to go bye bye. So the Bye Bye song became a constant reality, right? It does, but it kind of ruins a little bit of the original mystique. This is sometimes when I don't like prequels, because it kind of ruins the mystique of the first one. Because in the first one, they were brothers, like real brothers, and they father, and the way they made it, like, and he's like, I should have been king, it shouldn't have been me. And it made it look like Mufasa had the mass and the strength that Scar didn't have, and Scar was the brains. And in this one, it's kind of reversed. Scar was more brains over brawn. Yeah, that was Scar in the original. Here, he's not even brains. He's just a coward that tries to find his strength in certain moments, but other than that, it's just coward. The majority of the film. But now making Mufasa this orphan and empowering women lions, because it's all pro-woman. The woman's got to be the one to be smarter than these guys and lead them. Mufasa was raised by the women lions, and he possesses a gift now that these other male lions don't have. He can pick up things in the hunt from miles away. He can detect the antelope from everything, because his father said, you go and you hang out with the women and you hunt with them. You will not be king. Come on, Taka. You gonna be king. Well, they kind of humanized them, because I don't remember any lion just having one lion and that's it. There's normally a litter that comes along with it. They don't just have one lion. All of this is in preparation for the Lion King 3 that's getting ready to happen, the next live edition. So this prequel was setting up the Lion King 3. Well, the story that happens with Simba's story. Well, on the screen it says tribute to James Earl Jones. I think they're gonna redo Simba's Pride. It's gonna be a lot different. I think Simba in this movie is just so much that they rushed, and they for little kids they gotta speed it along. Like I'm like, how did this female lion, the one that's in the middle of Scar and Mufasa, how in the world she figure out? Basically Scar was like, I want her, man. Hook me up with her. And the thing is, this happened between me and my cousin. So I was like, oh, this is funny, because this happened with me and my cousin. Like, the chick liked me, but he liked the girl now, and he only likes her because she likes me. And I'm like, dude, I'm trying to give her to you because I don't live here. So you live here, she lives here. It's more fitting that y'all date. So I'm cool with it any which way it go. But I can't make the girl do it. So she don't like him. Like, that's just it. She don't like him. I can't make her like him. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can't make her accept you, dog. I'm trying to help you out, but every time you come around, you ruin it. He couldn't talk to girls. He normally got stupid girls or girls who's impressed with flash. It's not a flop. Well, the thing is, it's the timing. Had the Lion King came out and didn't have the competition that it's going up against, you gotta understand, it's going up against itself. Disney is going up against Disney. Okay, you got Moana 2 and the Lion King 2 out at the same time. And now you got Sonic 3 that's coming out. And Sonic is a lot high-paced, energy, fun, a lot of colorful action with characters. And more the American kids, they like Sonic. The more the video game people, they like Sonic. So you're going to have more white kids watching Sonic than the Lion King. Sonic is more action-based, well, this is more story-based. Actually, Simba's Pride was a lot better than people gave it credit for. Even though it never came out to the movie theaters, it was like straight to video. Lion King 2 was dark, boy. That thing was on fire. Scar's kids and the wife. Yeah, she was crazy. She had them eyes like Scar too. So now, I guess Jay-Z is going to be the other lion. They're going to get Jay in there to voice over another lion. He's going to go after Beyonce. But no, it's this all empowerment of women. You know, We move as a unit. Yeah, exactly. So I'm telling you, Lion King 2, I was like, man, my little sister used to have all of them. All the cassette tapes and all of the Disney tapes. We used to buy them and send them to her, and so I was over there watching her tapes. Shoot, Lion King 2 was like, man, I was like, I ain't know Lion King 2. Them straight to videos was a little bit more different than the ones that came to the movie theater. Cause that the Aladdin 2, the Return of Jafar. Shoot, Return of Jafar. I'm like, man, this wasn't that bad. It's just low budget. They didn't put the money in this thing. Yeah, but that's why they symbolized the white lions in there driving out the black folks, which was the kings of the Pride Lands. And these white lions were outcasts because they were from all different parts and different tribes, and they all came together. See, Mufasa was a king of his tribe. Scar was a king of his tribe. They're not blood related. And the female lion, she was a princess, and she came from royalty in her tribe. So when they all got together, all three of them were royalty. Yeah, so that's how that went. Well, the Lion King story is a complete ripoff of the Japanese version with the white lion. Yeah, they jacked that storyline. Simba and what's his name, Kimba. Kimba the white lion. Yeah, the Disney completely ripped that off. Stole the Lion King story. So the white lions all got together because they were outcasts from their tribe, and they made their own tribe. So now they outnumber any of these tribes 2-1. So they know they could just go ahead and berate and wipe out all these other lions and their tribes, and they just clearing out the valley. So Kazi, he's the bad one, and they all gonna listen. He all gonna be him, and that phrase came from him. Whatever the sun touches is mine. And they wanted to go to Malele. Malele, which ends up being the Pride Lands. And Mufasa has to find his voice, find his way, find his cause, the whole nine. Hmm. Well, the kids they liked it to a degree, but it's a lot of dialogue because it's story based. It's not a lot of action in the movie. It's not like action based movie. That's why I say the pacing is off. Like there's a scene where she figures out Mufasa was the one that did all these things that he was trying to get credit to Scar because he's trying to hook Scar up. Like, look, I'm trying to hook you up with this chick, man. And she figured out like it was you all along. Like it was you who saved me. It was you who did all this. I like you. Scar see that and immediately go left. I mean, immediately go left. And I was just like, man, they kind of rushed a lot of things in here. He immediately goes left. I mean, he had a whole song about it. You knew she was mine. I'm like, dude, he did everything he could to hook you up with this chick. It ain't his fault. Scar had a whole song ready for him. He couldn't wait. You were supposed to be my brother. But I see how it is. She was my piece. I was in line. I'm supposed to be king. Well, Scar was in there pissed off. I was like, look, the chick chose. You ain't do nothing. You ain't try to save that chick or nothing. You was like, you on your own. Scar had to get up out of there. But I give it 3 stars out of 4 for the Lion King. I just put it right here. And I'm out.